One thing that cracks me up all weekend long is my favorite pastime. I love this shit. My favorite pastime is watching people argue about whose fighting game is better based on viewership. I have to tell you, it has become a new personal hobby of mine to really, really enjoy reading people talk tons of shit about whose game is better based on the viewership, especially because they don't understand how tournaments work. Even if you don't attend tournaments. In fact, if you do attend tournaments, you probably understand this less. If you watch tournaments, you should know how viewership works, but they don't. And so they just, every day, it's like a new surprise. So the pools start, and when pools are happening, there's Street Fighter on their channel, Tekken on their channel, MK on their channel, right? These things are all going. Tekken, the viewership is crushing it on Saturday, I think it was, right? Viewership is crushing it. It's got more than Street Fighter. It's got more than Mortal Kombat on the main channel. And everybody's like, damn, get fucking smoked. Tekken 7 is the best. I don't even play this game or any other fighting game, but fuck you, Street Fighter fans. So they're talking shit. And they're talking shit on MK too. They're like, MK has the lowest viewership. Fuck you guys, right? So these people they're all talking shit. So I'm dying. I'm cracking up. Because if you, like me, know the schedule for Sunday, you know that they are all going to be very sad the next day. Because Tekken had the most viewership on Saturday for pools or whatever, right? But the way viewership works on a finals day on Sunday, and it's always like this, is that whatever the first game is the lowest, and then it goes up, up, up. The exception is whatever the last game is, if it's too late, which it usually is, the viewership will drop down. It's just like how Street Fighter was last year. Remember how Dragon Ball was the peak viewership? Second to last game. And I think in years past, it followed the same thing where like Marvel was the second to last game or something, and it had more viewership than Street Fighter. Like whatever the second to last game is, as long as it doesn't run too late, will always have the highest viewership, usually. So everybody's like, fucking Tekken is crushing it. Fuck you guys, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat fans. Mortal Kombat's brand new, has the worst viewership, blah, blah, blah. Without even counting international streams or other, like YouTube or other, fucking whatever it is, right? I was on Dragon Ball last year, and it had at Evo, and it had the highest viewership. So when it had the most viewership, I was like, sick. The most people were watching when I was on stream. That's always good. As good as God Night. Thanks very much for dropping the 7 months. So you could imagine for me last year when Dragon Ball had the most viewership, I was like, hell yeah, let's go. I'm on Dragon Ball. It's got the most viewership. That's what I'm talking about. I'm all for it. So Sunday comes around. Sunday, obviously, the schedule goes Tekken 7, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Smash. The highest viewership out of Street Fighter, Tekken, and Mortal Kombat is going to be Mortal Kombat. Duh. It's guaranteed. The lowest viewership is going to be Tekken. It's guaranteed. So when it happens, Tekken happens, and it has a stream drop. So it's the lowest viewership. Next game is Street Fighter, so the viewership is ramping up. So Street Fighter has more viewership than Tekken. Next game is Mortal Kombat, which is in like the prime time slot. It's like the best slot for the tournament day. And the viewership's ramping up. Mortal Kombat has the most viewership. So then everybody was like, fuck you guys, Tekken fan. Tekken has the lowest view. Like, so they start talking shit too. And it just cracks me up because no shit. It's how the schedule works for Sunday. You know what I mean? Like on the pools day, whatever has the like biggest, most interesting tournament and whatever's front paged on Twitch is going to have a lot of viewership. And Tekken always crushes it in viewership. It's not surprising. On Sunday, if the order was flipped, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken would have had the most viewership. Easy. It would have been Mortal Kombat with the lowest, Street Fighter with the second highest, Tekken with the highest, because the viewership ramps up during the day, right? That's how fighting game tournaments work. With the exception, obviously, being that the last game can have lower viewership if it's too late. Oh boy, reading those threads cracks me up because it should be very clear that that's how it works, but they don't understand it. So I was like, you know what? I'll read, and I love the salt. From every angle, it's coming in hot. Just like So Boss Wagner's coming in hot with the 19 months.